back to me, folks. Uh, so we got a few more notes. That was, I think that would have been good for a Monday, Like, yeah, we're done, but it's not a Monday, it's a block day. Um, so boom, here we go. Check this out. Uh, so play along, please. Whew. So we already learned .size, .get, and .add, but here's a list of all the methods that you'll need to know for ArrayList. I'm not going to make you use them all tremendously today, but we're just going to get started here. So .size, let's see, I think I go through them all. .size returns the size. It's like .length for a string, and it's like .length for an array. Go figure. And I promise, in this class, we will not learn any more ways to find the length of anything. So
we're holding you to that.
Yeah, this is my 6th year teaching this class. There's not in the curriculum that you need to know another way to find the length of some other thing. I'll add something to the frog class, and it'll be like, what would be tail length? Anyway.
No.
All right, we already learned .add. .add adds whatever is in the parentheses to the end of the array list. Here's a different version of add. It takes an integer parameter and then the thing you're trying to add. And this one adds that thing at that spot and bumps everything else to the right. So I think I have an example. Nope, I don't. Don't worry. It'll be okay. There's the set method, which is like replacing something at that index. So you have to say what number you're looking at. Like if I wanted to replace the item at index 1 with something else, I would say set 1, comma, and then the thing I wanted to put in there instead of whatever was there. So it throws away whatever was there and replaces it. Nothing else has changed. We already learned about get. It gives you whatever was at that thing. Get always just takes an integer value. And then finally, there's a remove method, and you give it an index value, and it just deletes that from the array list. Takes that one out. So if you have this long list of things, it takes that one out. Everything that was above it pops down one level. So whatever the last one was, everything after it has one lower number in the index scheme. So I'm going to show you. I made a little helper. A little helper. A helper REPL. And you're going to have access to this. I just would like you to look up here as best you can right now. There's a student class, and we've probably written this class before. But when you create a student, you send over the first and last name, and it sets the GPA to 0. There is a set GPA call, and there's a get GPA, and there's a toString that prints a student. So I'm going to add several student objects to an array list. So I just want to show you array list student. I'm going to call it students. All right, and student add, and I'm going to say new student. Bobby Hayes, my non-existent fake child who gets credit card offers in the mail. All because my son Oliver 6 years ago put Bobby Hayes down on some form for student council, and I literally get credit card offers in the mail for Bobby Hayes. Yeah, no, I mean I don't. Thankfully, I'm good with the money. I don't need to try to steal somebody else's money. Let's do a couple other aliases of this fictitious person. Okay, so if I run this, it will run. I'm going to print it out. We'll see all of them in there. But then I just wanted to show you these methods in use. So here's Bobby Hayes, Bob Hayes, Robert P. Hayes. They all have GPAs of 0. So let's do a let's set Bobby's GPA to 5.0. So that's students dot get 0. Bobby's the first one on there, and then let's get the right call here. The student class has a set GPA method where you send over a double. Maybe I'm going too high. Let's do 4.7. And then let's print them out again. Or why don't we just print out that one? System.out.println students.get 0. So we'll see. Did we get Bobby? Yeah. So here's Bobby at 0. Here's Bobby at 4.7. I'm feeling guilty. I think I'll set Bobby to like my classic college GPA, 3.87. I was the B plus king at UC Davis. I got a B plus always, but I had a good life. I was doing a lot of stuff outside of school. Now, if I want to remove somebody, I don't want to remove Bobby, but students dot remove. Say I want to remove Robert P. Hayes because that just sounds pretentious. I'm going to go ahead and do that. You'll see Robert will be gone. Robert had a short life in my imagination.
You got a GPA.
Let's replace Bob Hayes. Students dot set. I'm going to use the set command. Set. What index is Bob at? 1. And I want to put another student there. My dog, Gilly. And just so you can see the set command in use. So set goes to like a particular address and replaces that one with, whatever you put there. So any questions? Just thought it'd be helpful to see some of these things. Yes?
So it goes to that index and then it moves them all to the right?
When you remove one, it bounces them all down. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay. Let me do another one. Let me add another one. Students dot add right here 0. I have to create the person. New student. Blossom is one of my chickens. I guess she's got my last name. Oops, I forgot to print it. Do my chickens have my last name? I don't know.
I say that. I mean,
but I would eat her.
fair enough.
She's my slave. I don't mean to make it sound like I'm a bad person, but why do I have chickens? They make eggs for me, and then someday maybe I'll eat them. But
I mean, I guess.
I tend not to like to eat the old ones because they're really tough. Okay, do you guys see how Blossom got inserted at item 0? So I did the add call with an integer that says, hey, add this one at this spot. So that doesn't replace Bobby. Bobby got bumped up because Bobby was at index. Here, why don't we throw in int I equals 0. We'll do I less than students size I plus plus, and we're going to just print. We're we're going to print the index value and then a space, and then students dot get I. So this is one more little exercise of, but you're going to see the index value followed by the item at that spot. So index 0 is Blossom, index 1 Bobby, index 2 Gilly. Anyway, I think that gives you a good enough feel for it. So back to here. Okay, so now we're going to do ArrayList 2 for you to do on your own. And that's all for the notes here today. So let's see if I can go back here and turn this off.